Hi guys, Dr. Sai here, 420 Wolverhampton, day 9 of the Green Challenge. I'm just going to read you today the cannabis policy that I sent round in May, May the 17th. Should be able to see that. There we go. Sent it round to politicians, NHS, World Health Organisation, lawyers, and the police. It reads, it is unfair on cannabis patients that the current law seems to exclude a human right to choose medicine that is proven to work worldwide for cancers, including brain, pancreatic and colon, Parkinson's, sickle cell, PTSD, ADHD, anorexia, MS, motor neuron disease, neurological imbalances, mild to chronic pain relief, menstrual cramps, sleep disorders, including sleep apnea, seizures including grand mal, the most severe type, muscle wasting, Crohn's, fibromyalgia and Alzheimer's. To include 4 plants in vegetable growth, 4 plants in flower, and 4 plants growing and curing, or a total of 12 plants per person at any one time. Social clubs are to be limited to 100 members, including cafe cannabis club members can grow for and with the permission of members. Growth of plants for local production, packaging, marketing, sale, purchase, possession, and consumption of the natural herbal cannabis must be of certain standard to retain medical quality, i.e. organic or no-till, to be grown with coconut, barley, seaweed, for example. We've got many organic plant foods out there at the moment which are great. Including classes on how to grow cannabis. As you can see, I've already started the online classes for free, but more classes will be available as we go on, and I'll be doing actual courses on the classes, seminars and talks for you guys too. So and the extraction of oils that I've put on there, as well as members of our group have put on there too, and members that have gone before us as well, that have put the extraction methods out there for us to learn off. That's why we're just carrying it around the world now, and it's going really fast with the internet. The greatest tool of the modern age. So we're going to include classes on how to grow cannabis, the extraction into oils, butters, cooking with various other therapeutic products. To include also organic feeding, various stages of growth, light spectrums, soil, minerals and microbes, drying and curing, social events and promotion, which we're doing now. And that's signed up Simon Dudley, 420 Wolverhampton Social Groups, Recovery Centres and Scientific Research Partners worldwide. Of course, obviously none of us can do this on our own. This is another article that I wrote. The use of cannabis as a medicine has been rigorously scientifically tested due to production restrictions and other federal regulation. Since its evidence, it has been wrongly prohibited by the government of various countries. There is undisputed scientific medical evidence proving that cannabis can be used to kill cancers, Reduce seizures, including Granmal, one of the most violent type, as a treatment for Parkinson's, MS, PTSD, ADHD, sickle cell, and to improve appetite in people with anorexia, bulimia, AIDS, HIV, to treat chronic pain and muscle spasms, nerve damage and neurological problems, Dravet and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. As it is recommended that decriminalisation and regulation will answer any ethical questions of safety and authenticity. Other companies like GW Pharmaceuticals has been producing synthesized versions of cannabis, such as Sativex, Equidex and Marinol. So why are they saying it has no medical use when there are thousands? It is funny, where I did some of my original research based on a doctor's research that he did for the FDA in 1967, which proved that the properties in cannabis kill cancer cells, the apoptotic qualities turn itself off, and then there's three of the qualities which starve it of nutrients and oxygen. So it's the strongest cancer curing medicine, along with pH balanced diet, and you have to neutralize your balance in your diet. You have to stop the acidic and processed foods, and obviously drink unfluorinated water. That helps to get your fruit and veg in a day, 5 a day. That's really important too. The amount of cancer patients that I've seen just waste within 2 months. The fastest wasting that I actually saw, and it was quite traumatic actually, was my ex-girlfriend's mom, and she went through chemotherapy, and she went from 10.5 stone, bright intellectual woman, to a shell of a woman in 2 months, and she lost her hair, she lost all her weight, she went down to 7.5, 6 stone, and as I say, within 2 months she sadly passed away. But I don't want this for you guys, I don't want you to have to go through this loss, to have to go through pain when there's no need, when the only reason you guys have got cancer is the burning the fossil fuels. They're giving you tobacco to smoke, which is over 4,000 noxious chemicals in there, and this is just amplifying the effects of the sun isn't bad for you, but the chemicals that go in and surround us that are amplified by the sun are causing the cancers, the skin cancers, the nose cancers, the ear cancers, skin cancer, and then there's the tobacco and the chemicals which cause the mutations inside the body, which are obviously cancers too. Guys, I hope that clears things up for you a little bit on the old cancer front. Okay, on to the next one. Don't know if I've just covered this, but big pharmaceutical companies which supposedly cure cancer and many other problems caused by tobacco, alcohol, genetically modified foods, crops and seeds produced by Monsanto, Bayer and Syngenta. Syngenta has been trying to buy another company out recently. I hope they fail, because like a company like that needs to be stopped and jailed for what it's done, really, not let carrying on the killing. Too much bad fats and sugars along with exhaust emissions, but instead they make profit from unethical practices that has caused major health problems and countless deaths worldwide for decades. Number 4. Whilst exercise plays a large part in healthy life, maintaining good blood flow that transports nutrients around the body along with the oxygenated blood, strengthening our heart and lungs whilst increasing lung capacity. But while we are doing this with so many contaminants in our atmosphere, we have to be mindful that of these contaminants are causing heart and lung problems. Our ecosystem is at huge risk due to drilling for oil, fracking and nuclear power leaks and weapon production, with contaminated groundwater being expelled from oil production, the massive and fracking causing cancers, which are the mutating cells from contaminants. If inhaled or spilt on the skin, the massive fallout has not yet been fully quantified. Well, I think they're starting to realise now that it isn't a bunch of conspiracy theorists spinning things out of control. There are those still out there, the flat earthers and the people that talk about reptile people underneath the earth and stuff like that. But we're not those, we're factual people. You know, I wouldn't have joined, I wouldn't have opened the internet and asked for people to help me, and thankfully they did. I was one of those that actually you guys are getting the information from, and some of you don't even realise where it's from, but this is where I get frustrated sometimes. Forgive me for that, but guys, if it wasn't for good people, then the bad people would still be doing what they've been doing for the last God knows how long, 200 years in some cases. I mean, I did a COP21 report back in 2015. I sent it to the wrong person to proofread. She took the wrong idea, changed half of the article, and then sent it to the press contract that I set up, and put her name on it without my name as the joint author sort of thing. So that's why I go on about plagiarism and things like that as well. It's, you know, these ideas and these recipes are free, but my words are copyright to me as everyone's words are copyright to them. You know, you can't keep on passing around research information without telling people where you got the sources from. As say, I mention every single person that I get things from on my videos, and I call for everyone to do the same. Okay guys, that's a short one because I'm coming up to 15 minutes, and as I say, I can't download more than 15 minutes on YouTube, but another one shortly coming up. So guys,